So you want to save money for a new iPhone, a trip that you always wanted, buy your first car, or to invest that money? I'm here to help you with these 8 saving tips for teenagers in order to achieve your goals. I can help you not only buy the things you want, but it can also build patience, consistency, responsibility, and learn a lot of new things. And before we dive into, I want to announce the comment winner of this video, who is EB, and let's hope I pronounced that right. If you want to be the next comment winner, just leave a comment under this video and maybe you will be the next one. So let's get started with those 8 tips. Tip number 1. Set a goal. If you don't have a goal in mind, it will be much harder to focus and to do things. In order to make this experience easier, set a specific and measurable goal. Do you need $500 to buy a new phone, maybe $1,000 for a trip, or $2,000 for an investment you want to make? Break the amount you want into smaller weekly and monthly goals, write it down, and make sure to put it somewhere that you will be able to see it every day. When I was younger, I used to write on a piece of paper my goal, for example a new phone, next to it the amount of money I need, and lastly I wrote down how much money I need to get weekly in order to achieve that. Tip number 2. Get a piggy bank that is sealed. It's really important that you won't be able to access your piggy bank. If the piggy bank money are accessible, then you could easily get the money from there and spend $5 on a cup of coffee from Starbucks. But if the piggy bank is sealed, you would have to break it in order to get the money out. And I am sure that you would not do it. I know that having money is exciting, you want to buy stuff and spend that money, and you should also save it. For me, it was really difficult to save money without having a piggy bank that I could not access the money. This way I was sure that I wouldn't buy anything stupid or spend extra money on things I didn't really need, because when you are younger you haven't built that discipline yet, and this is a good way to start building it. So get that sealed piggy bank, put some money in it, and start saving without worrying about spending extra money and without worrying spending the money you have already saved. Tip number 3, which is very simple, it's separate your spending money from your saving money. Have some money on the side that you can spend on daily basis or when you go out and have fun with friends, so this way you won't be tempted to get the money from your savings. That's really important, because if you don't have money that's spendable, then you have to take money from your savings, and that could really slow you down. That's it for number 3, pretty simple. Now let's go to tip number 4. Keep track of the money you spend. Have a journal or a notebook if you are more old school on your back pocket when you go out, or even your phone to track the money you spend. There are a lot of apps that you can use which are made to do exactly that. So let's say you go out and you come across with a nice pair of shoes that you don't need, or whatever else it could be, it doesn't really matter, but for this example we're gonna use the pair of shoes. So if you would like to buy that pair of shoes, you would have to write down the amount of money you spend, or on your phone or your notebook or journal. Believe me, your consciousness would kick in immediately, because at that moment your brain understands that you will have to spend money and that is not actually good for you, so your consciousness will say not to do that. And you would also feel bad, so eventually you wouldn't spend that money. Now, number 5, get a summer job. Now this tip is a short one, and if you are old enough you can get a summer job to help save some extra money, so this way you get more money and you will be able to save more money. If you don't have any plans made for the summer, why not make some extra cash? Also, summer jobs are a great way to get some experience and learn new things. Now let's jump to number 6, which is start planning ahead to get motivated. It's really exciting to think about what those savings will eventually become. So you can start thinking about how you will use the money that you are saving. For example, if you are saving for a car, start learning about the costs, find what cars you like most or how to buy one. Doing these things that are about your goals will help you stay motivated as you are starting and going through saving. When I wanted to buy a phone, I would search for budget phones, compare some brands, watch YouTube videos, reviews about the phones I really liked, and in general I was learning about the phones that were in the market that I could afford. This way I managed to stay motivated while I was trying to save the money I needed. Tip number 7. Get a part-time job. It's much easier to save money while you have some money flowing to you. Choose a job that you like, maybe that is working as a customer service in a local coffee shop, as a freelancer, or even working online. All these can help you learn new skills, get more experience, and learn how money works. In my senior year of high school, I had an Instagram page which had about 10k followers, and I was able to make with it about $100 to $200 per month, which is a great amount of money as a high school student. And on top of that, I was able to learn new skills like selling, marketing, and how actually money works. Now, number 8, I know you won't like it, but read financial and money books. I know you don't want to do it and that sounds boring, but if you get started now at a younger age, it can help you so much in the future. I read my first book when I was 17 years old, which was 4-Hour Workweek, and then I read Rich Dad Poor Dad. These 2 books opened my eyes, and I am so grateful that I found those books and read them. Books can help you change your perspective about money, about the world, teach you things that you will need in the future like index funds, interest rate, and much more. There are books also about self-development, about leadership, and anything you want. I know that it doesn't sound that interesting, but I promise you that you will not regret it. Just go on Amazon or to a local bookshop, find a book about money that you find interesting and start reading it. I know it can be boring or tiring, but it can help you so much, and I can't stress this enough. You can't imagine how good it is for you to learn how to save money at a young age. Not only you will be able to buy the things you want, but you will not have to learn all that in the future. That can give you a huge advantage in your financial life when you'll start paying for your own stuff, bills, and managing your own money. So that was the video. If I delivered some value to you, hit that like button and subscribe to my YouTube channel to join our community. Also, if you have any questions about that topic or anything else, let me know in the comments below. Thank you a lot for watching, and until the next time, see ya.